Hi there. Okay, today I've got good news for you. Okay, some cards came out. Now we have got here today a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, but we also have, if I can pick it up, new love. Okay, they came out, so I pulled a few more cards. One of them is going to be your true love. Calling in your soulmate. So whatever you've been wishing for, this card's about your prayers, your visualizations, but it's really what you're feeling deep inside. You know, when you just kind of gaze off into the distance and your thoughts are there very quietly, that's it. Okay, you have been in separation for a while, I feel, from an ex, just to narrow it down for you. But yeah, so by the end of this reading we will know what's going on here. But I just feel for you, it's really good news. Okay, excuse me. I think it's really, really good news today. So I'm going to separate these energies a bit. I'm going to have a look at the ex first, the reconciliation, the person who's coming back, okay? The one you've been in from separation. What I want us to find out by the end of this reading is, who do these cards, true love and calling in your soulmate, refer to? Is it past? Is it new? Okay, so I'll have a look at the past energy. I'm going to see what's going on in their energy, what their thoughts and feelings are for you at the moment, any challenges. They are coming back. I don't need to pull cards on that because the card's here, okay? And then we'll move to the new. So just give this a shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling now, I hope you're well. That is the main thing. I hope you're putting yourself first, choosing you every single day. Okay, if you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links are below in the description box. Everything's on the website. Go check it out, and check out the free relationship report as well. And thank you so much for all your comments. Okay, I do read every single one of them, and thank you for your support. It's really kind of you. Okay, yes. Okay. There's an energy that's come out, another person's energy in their environment. It isn't you, okay? This other person that they're connected into is possibly an earth sign, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, now they've seen the light with this person because it's clarified with judgment. So the judgment card is about really reaching a crossroads, and I feel the crossroads that they've reached is, have they run out of road with you? Okay, so the female, I do feel it's a female energy, okay, but this person, this other person isn't cutting the cloth, okay, whoever it is. They are, I feel they're quite lazy, quite irresponsible. They're not you. You, in your relationship, were very stable, very kind, very caring. Your door was always open, I'm hearing. Your door was always open. You'd be the first to help somebody out on a practical level, okay? You were very good at getting things done. You were very good, I'm hearing, in a crisis, in an emergency. You're sort of like just a really stable energy. Okay, now your ex with this judgment has realised that they are homesick for you. Okay, especially if you were in a committed relationship, meaning that you were either married, in a civil partnership, or living together. Okay, that is another key part to this today, but they are homesick for you and they want to get in touch with you. So yeah, the person, they feel that whoever they're connected into now is neglecting their responsibility. Now this card can also mean a mother figure who lives their life through their children. even if the mother figure's 80 odd, okay, it doesn't matter. It can be that energy of a mother who lives her life through the children, and the children or your ex is still very much, it's in a meshed family, okay, an enmeshed family. But your ex has woken up to that, okay? They feel very low, I feel, without you. Yeah, they want you. I'll just cover that up because of the image. It's the Lovers, okay? I have to cover it up because the image can flag it. It's the Lovers that's come out. So yeah, are you going to take them back? You know, they see you as their soulmate. So this is what I want to find out before we get to the end of this. Your ex sees you as their soulmate, but is it your true soulmate? Is your ex your true soulmate? Okay. They feel that you had, I think what you and your person had was a shared vision, you and your ex. Maybe you don't think that, but your ex is looking back on the past and realising, waking up, that you had shared goals. Now, I'm not saying opposites don't mix, because they do. Okay. But in this case, the person or the situation your ex is in, very, very different values, very different traditions, very different ways of doing things. Now, if it's the family, I feel that your ex got used to your way of doing it. And I feel that you taught your ex some valuable lessons. I don't mean harsh lessons. Once they'd experienced you and the way that you live on a day-to-day basis and the way that you operate, okay, the way you react to situations, the way you do things, I think they found it, with this card here, very, very difficult. They feel insecure where they are, okay. Bottom of the deck with your ex, we have sadness, loss, grief, okay. They feel isolated. There's definitely an element of isolation with them, that they can't really get on with anything. The energy they're in is very negative as a whole at the moment, okay? Let me see what they would like to say to you. Now, they will be back, all right? So, like I said, they will be back. We're going to look at you, and then I'm going to see what the guides say. Who is your true love? Which one? Which one? Okay. Return, second chance. Will you give me a second chance? Will you let me in? Can I make amends? Can we start again? Okay. Shocking. You will hear that they have got themselves into a bit of a pickle. Okay, now that is obvious with this other card, that someone is lazy, someone isn't stable, and with this card it can mean somebody is ruining a situation by spending more than they've got, okay? But on the whole, your ex will tell you that there's been a lot of trouble in their energy, a lot of trouble in their environment, a lot of turmoil, okay? It's unbalanced. It's unbalanced. They have been watching you, spying. Okay, I don't mean in a creepy way, just checking on your social media, checking to see if you've unblocked them, probably trying to find out what you're up to, maybe through other people, okay? But they're going to come back in, all right? They want to make amends, they want to give it another go. There's definitely some issue, let me just get this deck, with some turmoil going on. Money's at the bottom of the deck, with this other energy. Yeah, they're going to reach out, I feel, either straight directly to you or via somebody else, and they're going to start fishing for information. That's how you're going to know this is real, because that's how they're going to come in, okay? It's going to be, you'll get up one morning, and by the time you go to bed in the evening, you'll think, gosh, that's weird, or somebody's going to say something to you. They are going to start fishing for information on you, okay? Your light irritated their demons at the time. You know, when you separated, and they either blamed you or whatever they did, it was because of you being everything that they're not. They want to try again. Okay, they want to try again. Let's go to the new now. Let's have a little peek at the new. I'm going to get some details on who it could be, and possibly where you might meet them. And then, like I say, before we get to the end of this, I'm going to see, I'm really just going to do what I don't do all the time, like a real yes or no. Let's just find out which one. Okay, true love. It's going to be a true love. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Okay, what can you tell me, please, on this new love? Okay, fair hair. Either fair hair, or if somebody's grey, they were fair before they went grey. Okay, very passionate. It's going to be a massive chemistry between you and this new person. And that's come out, new love. Now that's come out for a second time, so I'm hearing this new love is going to give the ex a run for their money. This is going to be fun, isn't it? This is going to be really fun for you. I just saw three's a crowd as well. Anything else on the new love, please? Soulmate. I think we might have our answer already. It's saying that your new love is a soulmate. However, right, bear with me. One is, so your ex thinks you're their soulmate. The new person thinks you're their soulmate. Now, sometimes, okay, bear with me. Sometimes you can meet somebody and it's all really shiny and exciting. You know what it's like. You haven't started to irritate each other yet. And they start saying, oh, you're my soulmate. You're my soulmate. So you can have two people, ex and new, who both tell you you are their soulmate. Okay, but which one is it going to be? Which one is actually the romance of a lifetime? Your lifetime, your friend, your partner, your sidekick kind of energy. That's what I really want to get to. Okay, you might meet this new person through work. Okay, now you might not be working. So when I get this card, I can also say that it can mean that it can be somebody you know who works with them, or it could be one of your children who works with them, or it can be somebody who does some work for you on your house or something. Or you could meet this person whilst you go for an appointment or something like that at their place of work. Okay, so that is the key here. Yeah, they're going to want to wine and dine you. You will go on a date with them. I feel that you will go on a date with this person. This new person does enjoy travelling, okay? But also this could mean that they might have to travel to see you, or vice versa. Okay, so those are the details. You'll know, you see, now when this comes in. Now let me see on locations with this new person. Let me see location. It'll give me anything on location or any of their interests. Okay, they're very creative. Okay, they're very happy. They're very open and a very optimistic person. They could be a fire sign, the new person, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. Okay, like I say, a positive, optimistic, happy person. They've got a very warm personality. They're very open. Okay, they're very chatty, but they're not fake. They're not fake at all. They're absolutely adorable. This new person likes music. And they possibly like dancing as well. One more. Okay, I've got the tavern card before. We've got drinks, beverages, pub food, that kind of thing. You could meet them out socialising, okay? Or they'll want to take you out for a drink. So let me see what else I have got. Just bear with me because I've got so many cards here. Let's have a look at this. Oh no, it's this one. Come on, Keeley. I think I'm just so excited for you. I'm just itching to see. It's like they're both tying. This is what's really cool. I've never had this in a reading before. Okay. Where Okay, you know, like when you've got a competition and they get 1 point, and then they get 1 point, and they get 1 point, and they get 1 point, but you don't know who's going to win. That's what I feel, because your ex has come out, you're my soulmate, with a card, soulmate. The new person, you're my soulmate. I just want to know which one it is. Ah, right, this new person. Do you know, I was saying appointments, wasn't I? It's the hospital card. Now, don't worry, you're not going to be ill, it's nothing like that. It just means this new person could still work within a hospital environment, even if just tenaciously, just a very loose link. They could work within the hospital environment, or they could be admin, or they could deliver to a hospital, okay? Even if they're retired now, it's something they did, all right? Or again, just you could just be going for some appointment somewhere. One more. They like dancing, okay? They do like dancing. This is a bit weird, this one. It's telling me something to do with a region or an area that's windy. I don't know really. I suppose so, if you live in the States, you do have, I mean, we don't, touch wood. In the UK, you know, we get a gust of wind at 70 miles an hour and we think we're having a hurricane. But obviously in the US, you have major different weather patterns to us. So I think that's probably for someone in the US, okay, where you have like, I don't know, tornadoes, hurricanes. Are they from a region that you have those? Okay, one more. They had a long-term relationship which has ended, but I'm also going to say, and this is specific because I really want to do this today, get really specific for you. This person could have lost somebody, possibly a partner, okay? So they could be a widow, widower, or however you identify, it's just those labels, but someone who's lost someone. Okay, somebody who's lost somebody. This new person is a very, very diplomatic person as well. Not only do they have an optimistic, happy, warm energy, but they're very good at being a moderator, just so you'll know them. They're very good at, instead of going rushing in and arguing, they'll see both sides and they'll always try to work to a peaceful resolution, okay? This new person has been hoping, I feel the new person's calling someone in, and it's you. So the new person has been themselves on their own, okay? They haven't got any baggage and they've been waiting to call in a new energy, okay? So the new person to me is very beautiful. I feel the new person's very beautiful. Let's see. Okay, let's see which one it is. Let me just get my Witch's Tarot deck out. Okay. It could be yes to both of them. This is a really cool reading, this is today. Okay, let's have a look at the X, please. That came out. Well, they're coming back, King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords isn't someone who shows a lot of emotion. Okay. The new person, I can't believe this. This has never happened. I'm going to have to put that on the title. X is coming in as the King of Swords. Okay. They want you, but they're still the King of Swords. Okay. Your ex could be an air sign, by the way, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But guess what came out for the new person? They're coming out a king as well. Court cards, people, kings. King of Cups, that is exactly how I'm describing them. You know, when I was saying that they're a good peacemaker, they're kind. They've just got a really, really kind, sweet, gentle, optimistic energy. They could have family, but they are good with their family. Okay, King of Swords as the ex. Yeah, they'll be back. but I still feel they're coming back in they're coming back in with logic, and they're going to speak their truth. But the King of Swords is not very lovey-dovey, okay? They can be quite brusque. They're not very emotional. They don't do feelings. They don't do feelings like the King of Cups. They think, okay. You know, for me, I'd go for the King of Cups any day, personally. The King of Swords, I mean, the King of Swords is cool. You connect with the King of Swords on a logical basis, okay? Right, let's get some more cards. Or you could just have one hell of a choice to make. Right, let's get some more cards. It is like 1 and 1, isn't it? Like we've got 2 court cards out now, 2 kings. Right, give me one more for this King of Swords, please. Page of Cups. Message. Clarify that one for me, please. Okay. Both of them really is going to be a triangle here. One of them is going to be your true love. The king, you know, your ex, King of Swords, Page of Cups, they're going to send you a message. But what I will say, okay, because the King of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, is that the Page of Cups is quite immature within their emotions. So they're not mature emotionally, whereas the King of Cups, the new love, is at the top of the tree with emotions. They've mastered their emotions. There's no drama. They don't emotionally manipulate you. They're not narcissistic. They're not childish. And they don't sulk. Whereas I feel, because we've got the King of Swords here and a page, I'm thinking, yeah, they're coming in, but they're still immature with their emotion, your ex. There's still a bit of immaturity there, okay? They don't know how to handle emotions, because the page doesn't. Think of the page like a teenager's first love, okay? Like, I don't know, using age 16 or something, 17, I don't know. But it's just very emotional, or, you know, a bit childish, sulky. But then you get to the king and they've completely mastered their emotions. So for me today, I feel that the new person is going to bring you a different level of emotional responsibility. I feel the new person isn't going to mess with your emotions, and they're not going to use emotions as a battleground, and they're not going to cause the anxiety. Okay, they're well-rounded. Okay, I feel that they're well-rounded because the magician's out, so they've got all the skills. They've got the energy, the emotional skills, the mental skills, and the physical skills with the magician. Whereas I think the ex is still a little bit. I can hear it. This ex will be nice 1 minute, show emotion the 1 minute with the Page of Cups, but the moment they can't handle something, then they go back into the King of Swords energy, where they suddenly pull back and they're quite cold. Okay, so there you go. I feel it's the new love myself from this little lot. Any more messages? Everything's going to move. 8 of Fire, it's going to move at a fast pace. Okay. Delays are over, but there are many things happening at once. This is what's going to happen. The old adage of you can stand at a bus stop for hours and then you get 3 buses at the same time. This is what's going on here, but I've never had that before. This is just brilliant. Okay, can we have a timing? Just pick a card randomly. Pentacles, Cups or Swords. When's this going to happen? Okay, I feel it's going to be late summer, to be honest with you. Yeah, possibly August time. So save this reading, save it, come back to it. I think it's going to be one of those for you, okay? You're going to think nothing's going on, and then all of a sudden it's just going to change. All right, I love you very much, but the main thing is just adore yourself. Just really keep telling yourself you are the only option. You are the best. You are irreplaceable, unforgettable, and totally irresistible. Okay, I love you. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.